It is almost finished, unfortunately. But Labotega and Leeds is beautiful. I'm not man for drinking with straws, but I can make an exception to this one. Beautiful. I've just finished work today, so I work every Saturday, unfortunately. A bit frustrating, but it is what it is. But I treat myself to one of these to just sort of look forward to the end of the day, get a nice drink, and I can go home, chill, enjoy my weekend. Now, this video is about a few things really. I've been looking for a long time, trying to figure out what sort of content I need to make, right? Because people's attention span is awful now. Like a lot of people don't like the long format videos. As that's what I think anyway. But like doing a lot of research and looking at different people, like YouTubers and stuff like that, and like some people put a 40-minute video out and they might get a million views, right? So ultimately, it's down to your viewer. What you post out, as long as it's valuable to the person watching, whether it's 10 minutes or an hour long, people will watch it. And obviously, my channel is about self development. And I think majority of the self development comes from being in good shape. Once you're in good shape, everything else, in my opinion, sort of falls into place, right? I used to be in really good shape. I had absolutely nothing, but I felt amazing. I felt on top of the world, and I was like given opportunities left and right. I remember like I'd never had a job at the time, and when I started applying, granted I applied for loads because I had no experience, but to the interviews that I did go to, I got the job every single time, and I was almost like being picky what I go with. Because when I'd go in an interview, people look at me and think, okay, he works out. And they'll always ask, and I'll say, yeah, like, obviously it makes me feel better, makes me feel more confident, you know, healthy, etc., etc. And when they see the passion, and most importantly, if you look at the ratio of people that are in shape versus people that are not necessarily in shape, it's a massive difference. If you go out in the city centre, how many people are you going to see that are actually ripped in good shape? Not many, because it takes a lot of work. Who wants to pay for a membership of a gym to go to that gym, to put themselves through pain, to be strict on their diet, to put themselves at risk of injury just to be in good shape? Not a lot of people want to do that. But the people that do stand out for the rest. Super important. And yeah, I just think being in good shape and documenting that is going to be super valuable to everybody. I'm going to be training with my best friend. He's on the other spectrum of him being sort of skinny and wanting to put on size, whereas I'm wanting to obviously shred and be in really good shape. A lot of people walking past me now just staring at me, but looking at the camera is just a bit weird. um, but yeah, so it's going to be really good to sort of put us together. We're going to be doing the same workouts, and you're going to see someone who's going to be putting size on, and someone who's going to be trimming, and it's just going to be beautiful for you lot because he has certain preferences, I have certain preferences when it comes to food, when it comes to exercises. So you get to see both ends, and we're going to be giving you obviously valuable information, how to train certain ways, which split is best for putting on size or whatever, diet tips, day in a life around a gym day versus a non-gym day, what to do different, what I've learned from someone who went from 140 kg to 86 kg to putting on loads of weight again. And all of this is going to be mainly in a time frame between now, which is 1st of August, to December, because I need to be in a fantastic shape for my birthday, and I'm going to go to Italy for my birthday. So I need to put on some serious work. And I thought putting a time frame on things just makes things more exciting, holds me more accountable, and by doing it, it's going to feel amazing, right? So we are training today, me and Oliver. We are going to be doing chest and biceps, and we're going to record the whole session. Get to see like what we lift, our techniques, and just give you some information here and there, and also get to see us as people. Like we're not putting on a show because the camera's on. Like this is just who we are, and we want the content to be, of course, super relatable. So yeah, stick with us. We're gonna be blasting out loads of content, mainly to do with gym, but we're also going to show bits about cars, a bit of fashion, etc., etc. So between me and Oliver, we have enough knowledge to cover 80% of things out there. So, for example, he trusts me with a lot of things I say about cars and, for example, fashion. He's very clued up when it comes to legalities, when it comes to, um, numbers and stuff like that. I'm good with the gym. So is he. It's just a perfect balance of things. So you're going to enjoy it. So stick around. Bloody hell. And let's put the car in M2 mode. Give it a cheeky blast, pal. Are you ready? Because I am. Just put my seatbelt on. Don't want to kill yourself. Just wait for this car to go. I love this car. I always complain about fuel, but I love this car. So look out of place. Are we recording? Oh shit. Right. Bit awkward. Delayed start. But should be alright. We're going to be doing, like Oliver said, triceps and legs. And starting off with leg press. Oh. So this leg press machine is actually quite nice. It does target your glutes quite well. As you can see, squeeze on the glutes there. It's absolutely amazing. And if you feel more comfortable with the weight, just bounce it, you know what I mean? Light work. Let's go. So we are putting 120 on, so 2 20s and a 10. And put the clips too.
120?
Yeah.
Whew. I can't pick that shit.
Right. Oh, sorry.
Up.
Right.
Go.
Up.
Big man shit.
Up. Right. So, one time, I actually went and done 130 kg for about 4 weeks. Every single week, I managed to get 1 rep, nice and clean. I'm getting consistent with it. And then 1 week, I wasn't so consistent with it. I was by myself. I went for the rep. I fucking panicked before. And long story short, the bar landed on my neck and I was knocked out for like a minute, and I had about 20 people around me in the gym and had to go to hospital that night. It was just long. So moral of the story is, if you're starting to go heavy and you panic, make sure you have someone spot you, because man could have died, should have, but didn't. So we're back here, but I've been terrified ever since, so something to bear in mind. I'm gonna aim for about 30, 35. So let's see. It's been a while. But pretty fun to see what we can do without just a heavy weight. Woo. Ooh. Whew. I think that was 40 plus, 42. Last rep's just killed it. Fucking hell. Right, so we've done the bench press upstairs in the main room. However, majority of the workouts are actually starting to take place down here. Now, there's two reasons for it. One, it's nice and quiet, so we can record at our own pace. We're not interrupting anybody. At the same time, it's just fucking too many people, so much noise upstairs. It's just distracting. So here, we're just, if there's an exercise that we can't do here, we'll go do upstairs first, get it out of the way, come down here, and crack on with the rest of the session. So we've just done bench, and now we're gonna do incline dumbbell bench. So that sort of finisher that we've done, obviously, does take a bit of energy out of you. So this might actually get affected, but we stick to the same sort of plan. So we get 2 chest exercises, 2 bicep, and then 1 chest, 1 bicep to finish off. Nice pump, and then we go enjoy our Saturday night in bed, crying, watching Sansuli. So let's crack on. Back in man's prime, we're doing about 42s on these. And since I've been training consistently again after like 3 years, I've been doing 37.5s. And they're getting okay. Today I'm gonna try 40. Wish me luck. Let's see. No bitching, big boy weight. December's coming. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Shush, mugs. So, that's 2 chest exercises out of the way. Now we're moving to biceps. You can see arms out and that. You need to see the pump, there's no mirrors. But anyway, usually we start off with a barbell curl, but it's also nice to switch things up a bit from time to time. So, we're gonna do normal bicep curls, but your wrist needs to be pointed out at all times. Just makes it a bit harder, and feels nice when you finish a set. So picking up some working weights, about 75 kg there, so nice. 10 reps each arm. Squeeze. Probably a bit heavier than I thought, but fuck it, it'll be right. First set done, 1 more set, then we'll do a preacher, hammer curls, chest flies, bicep burners, and then we're out. So let's crack on. Next set, we out.
We're gonna swap the mic over when this pussy's done with this one arm. Your arms are mad whamming at light.
Thanks, man. Stick that on pop. Hi. Second exercise for arms. Started filming a bit too late, but here we are. Big bicep times, fucking hell. 18-inch by December, watch. And I'm not talking about arms. We're running out of time, so we're gonna have to do a superset. Chest flies with hammer curls, just a nice finisher. With this one, actually Oliver pointed out, I was doing it more of a motion like a dumbbell.
where I'm leading with my elbows rather than my hands. So now I'm letting my hands do the work where, as you can see, quick example, I used to do this, right? Whereas now, I go all out, stupid stretch, and then a stupid squeeze. And it's just a disgusting level of fucking burn. Nice and controlled. Squeeze at the end, let it fully stretch, otherwise you just wasted time. Last sets are all out. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a chest session and a bicep session. Annihilated. Let's get the fuck out of here.